Alright, that's gross. Okay. That's interesting. The focus is already off. Wow. Hey, Dawn. Sorry. How are you today? Excuse me. Wow, we may not have a very long live stream today. Well, I'm not sure. I just started talking and suddenly it's got a lot of congestion. So I apologize for being a little late. I was working on this page and this lid came off and dropped somewhere. And so I was trying to look for it, and then I looked up at the clock and it said 9:34. Oh no! So I'm still looking for that because I don't want it to dry. I'm not sure what else I can put on it to protect it, so I don't know, I could try a different lid. Hey, look there. This is a lid from a paintbrush. So that will do until I can find, hey, puppy dog. So I can find the lid for it. All right. Well, last week you had said you weren't feeling well, and so I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, so I'm not sure who else is on. Okay. I did finish one. I took this book and this one on camping, but I ended up not doing a lot of coloring. But I did finish another WIP. This is from Circle of Life. Of course, being OCD, there's still so much I could add. Like, this little flower really needs let me try a different color. Is that it? That's chocolate. Are our pictures really ever done? That's the question. All right, where are you, charcoal? All right, if I don't find it, then I'm just gonna leave it. I could try chocolate, but I really don't want to do that. Oh, maybe it'll be okay. Let's see. Tyler's always chewing on something. Usually it's an acorn or his chew. his choo-choo. I call it the choo-choo. It's like a rubbery bone thing. It's not rubbery, but I think this chocolate's working pretty well for what I want to do with it. Did I say charcoal or chocolate? I'm glad you're feeling better. That's irritating. I can't find the charcoal. You know, I ordered their charcoal pencils, and I added 4 colors to it, single colors that I use a lot. And I'm just wondering, did I add charcoal? I think I did. Well, anyway, I could just be doing this all day long, and I think I'll stop. Even though it's bothering me. I think still it looks good. I think it looks good. I like it. I didn't do a whole lot with the center. I just put some blue there. I don't know. I just liked it there. I didn't put blue anywhere else on the page. And the problem I had with the green is that I was using the same greens for all the leaves. And so what I try to do is vary the amount of one color in each leaf. I don't know. Like I said, I could still tweak it, but it's a WIP and it's done. So I'm ecstatic about that. And as you can see, I'm still working on the leopard. I did take this with me, and I took my little deal there and this thing, Karen dashboard. I took that with me, and I took a bunch of those are glaze and stardust, and I'll put those back in their spot later. Well, we had a good time on our camping trip. I do apologize for not doing any kind of live stream. We just, oh, look at there. There's the charcoal. Yay. The charcoal is very important. Okay, I think I'm going to try to not do any more on the leopard. What was I saying? So we went to a place called Inks Lake. It is, if you know where Austin is, it is west of Austin. It's in Burnett, Texas. It's near Buchanan Lake. It's actually part of Buchanan Lake, but a very small part of it. And it's near Marble Falls. A lot of people, I think, have heard of Marble Falls. And we had a great time. Although I was exhausted. It was like I need a vacation for my vacation. So yesterday, all I did was sit in my recliner and I played a game. And I kind of felt bad about that, but right as we are leaving to go on our trip, I started feeling fibroic. I call it fibroic. I don't know, it's probably not a real word, but it's the word I'm going to use. And uh-oh. I hope it's still streaming. Let's see, hopefully it is. Yeah, okay. I got a little message that popped up that said error, something like that. I thought, oh my goodness, what's going on? Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, fibroic. Okay, let me tell you. So what I did down here is I used Prismacolors. The slate gray, the sky blue light, and the white. You probably can't tell a lot of white is in there, but it is. And I used this eraser. And now I'm just using Posca to cover some of these lines. What was I saying? Fibroic. And I haven't felt like that in a while, so I knew that something was going on. So my husband wouldn't let me drive because he said that would use too many spoons. And if you ever heard the expression about the spoons and fibro, you'll understand what that is. I mean, that could be with any kind of chronic fatigue or even with arthritis or anything like that. Let's see, I think I'm going to add a little more white here. Sometimes I do that with the Posca, as I put some down and then I kind of dab it with my finger so that there's not man, I'm having a hard time today. I'm still kind of recovering from our trip. So not only was I fibroic, but we did a lot of hiking, strenuous hiking, and which was probably a mistake. But I thought, you know, even if I hurt later, that'll be okay because I'm not here very often, so I'm just gonna walk anyway. And I did. I hurt later, but like I said yesterday, all I did was sit down and play a game. That's all I did. I felt a little bad about it, but you know, I hardly ever, I don't think I ever sit down and play a game all day long. And I was letting my body recover. So it's all good. I think I'm still in the shot there. So that's kind of what I'm doing with that. Now all I have left, well, two things. One is I was noticing that the snow on the leopard was getting like, what's the word? Dirty looking. Now I could just say it is a shadow or something, but I figured out, thanks Don, I figured out that what's happening was that as I was coloring, I would move my hand into the white, and it ended up being dirty looking. So what I'll do at the end, you can see I'm still working on this sun area over here. I'm not really happy about it. What I'll do at the end is just get out the gouache and go over that white again. Okay, this was supposed to be like a touch of the sun on the top of that. I don't know if you can even see it. It's really not what I envisioned here for that, but let's see. See, I put the sun too far up. Oh, I can take that out because it's just Posca. Oh, there goes the mouse. Oh. Oh, I'm tearing a hole in the book. All right, so let's stop there. And we can at least smooth out. Also, what I'll do at the end, besides that, is to go over the, I'll probably just use Posca. Go over the snowflakes, snow drifts. I'm not sure what you call those. Yeah, see, I shouldn't have done this part up here, so let me fix that. Wow, that is, what in the heck is that? Okay, weird. Something was on the end of the little eraser thing. I'm not sure how well I'll be able to erase. Shoot. Hang on. Okay, something popped up on my computer. I had to go fix it up. So I'm not sure how well I'll be able to get this yellow off. I'm just trying to imagine where the sun would be. I don't really want the sun in there, actually. I just want like the sun is somewhere over here. Probably gonna put another hole in it. Well, hey Kenny, thanks for coming in. Oh yeah, I appreciate y'all's understanding of yesterday. I wasn't feeling well yesterday and into the evening, and I just also my feet were really swollen, and I needed to put them up. So I think what I can do here. Hope that's not too loud. Is add a little bit of, this is vermilion. I'm sorry, I was using lemon. trying to think what I could use between the blue. I'm not sure I can even get that without it turning green. If I'm very light, maybe it won't. I really don't know what I'm doing in this corner. I don't know, you weren't feeling well. I'm sorry. I thought you were still camping. Oh no, we were camping until Wednesday. Yeah, I got my finger in some cactus and I'm still getting little pieces out. It's working its way out, so that's good. Oh, there we go. No, I posted in my community tab, but not everybody goes there to look at it. So yeah, I just said that I wasn't feeling well. After the stream, I'll make my lunch and I'll sit down and put my feet up again. I really don't know what I'm doing in this corner. It looks more like a fire than sun shining. Well, if the sun was barely up, this would be darker here. Almost. Or if the sun was going down, it still would be darker over this way. So if it's, I may just have to deal with it. Oh, I was like, what is she saying? Oh, yeah, okay. No, it would be lighter here. It would be darker. I do look up your community about it next door. Oh, no problem. No problem. So what I'll need to do is just also set an alarm for myself. All right, I'm just going to leave it because I don't know what else to do. There. Let's work on this part. Sometimes it's just not worth trying to mess with it. Trying to think. I think this would still be. I think I'm going to use this slate gray. Dawn, you can't see Dawn? Let's see, I think I'll make this darker over here. Yeah, this doesn't make sense. I wonder, I can't use yellow on that. If the sun is out this way, then this right here, this tree might have a little bit of yellow on it. And maybe this part we can just indicate a little bit of light here. I'm trying not to get into the blue. So this will be dark. I don't think it would be over here, so maybe a little bit of hitting his cheek and then top of the ear. And here. Oh. Dawn, Kenny is, well, you may not want to notice. Yeah, it's a shame that, you know, we're all in this community together, and I think blocking others for whatever reason, I mean, it's not a good thing. Hey Kenny, would you like to be a mod? Yeah, this whole sun thing over here, I didn't give a good. Oh, okay. Hey Dawn, could you unblock Kenny? Well, Gail and Jennifer aren't here very often, and I think I need to put some of this color in here. This is looking too. This is sky blue light. I really am not zoomed in very well today. I will long she meet. Oh, Dawn, Kenny is a wonderful, wonderful person. It likely was a misunderstanding, whatever it was. Oh, have you really? Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for considering anyway. Appreciate that. Oh, you don't? Okay. I thought you said you didn't care. Maybe that was something else. Oh, just don't worry about it, Dawn. Leave it as is. Tyler, stop that. He's always got to dig in this one spot in this bed. Probably not. Probably not. But it's nice to have all the same. All right, so this isn't coming out like I want it to. Hey, Merlin. Thank you. I'm still kind of going slow, you know, but it's all right. So I think with the combo of too strenuous of walking for someone who's not in shape. And so in Inks Lake, some trails are just really hard. They're called moderate to difficult. And the moderate ones are really too much for me. This is the Prisma blender. Trying to indicate some depth back there. And this is Grizaye's black. Life is so much easier in chat without having to deal with. You're probably right. It seems that there's a lot of people that are that way, Kenny. You know, it'd be nice if we just all got along, but it's just not feasible sometimes. It is not feasible sometimes. Oh, you know what? I didn't even bother. Let's see. I think I will put this sky blue light here. He's got his choo-choo. Oh yeah, we take our tiny puppy. Well, he's not tiny anymore, but he's the smallest of our dogs. We take him camping. It kind of limits the amount of limits the not amount of, but the places we can eat out, because not everybody. Hey, Callie, thanks for coming. It limits the amount of places that we can eat out when we're camping. We usually eat out at least once. Well, once on the way and once on the way back. But this time we actually ate. We ate there during the camping trip. Ate out during the camping trip. Hey, Katrina, thanks for coming in. And he does really well. I mean, he does super well. Sorry, I gotta keep. Some of these I can't find. I'll have to look at a blank picture. Or I may just put in my own stuff. Alright, put down the pencil. I hope that doesn't irritate y'all too much. Just trying to find all the spots, which may or may be too much effort. Oh, one more. All right, that's it. I'm not going to do any more. He does really well in the grocery store and the Walmart and any store we go into. I put him in his little pouch and he is very quiet. Yes, yep. Kenny, I agree with you. Yep. It is. I don't know. Sometimes I just think, oh, we're all just friends here, you know. But yeah, I agree with you. It's for another time. It is for another time. Yeah, he does really well just carrying him around. And, you know, he does have his limits. He will, I think, 30 minutes probably in a store, and then he's like, I've had enough. I've had enough, Mama. Of course, by the time that rolls around, yes, you found a couple more there. By the time 30 minutes rolls around, I'm pretty much done anyway. He likes to move around. So if I'm standing there for too long looking at something, he'll start to get frustrated and say, Mommy, I need out, you know, move around or something. So I move around. Sometimes I just shake the bag and he's all right. Oh, look at that. I've completely covered over a branch here. Although that might be okay. Let's just see how it goes. I can take them into the Walmart, and I've taken them into Buc-ee's. I'm not sure everybody here knows what Buc-ee's is. Sorry about that. It's basically a, oh, this is not going to work here. I'm going to have to add some blue or something to that. It's a convenience store on steroids, if that's a term I can use. This is Tule Art. Man, it's hot. And it is crazy. I've seen that YouTube don't they food there? Did you do the background with black pencil? I used a combination of everything. The King Art black. No, I started with browns. I started with some browns. And I put a little bit of yellow in there. So kind of like the colors of the tiger. And then I added black pencil, both the Grizaye and the Prisma. And I did add some black King Art. I don't remember what order I put them in. I was just trying to get darker and darker and darker and darker until I was happy with how dark it was. All right, I'm going to try this. Come on. It was working a second ago. There we go. This may or may not work. I don't know if I'm completely happy with that. I'm just trying to make the snowflakes different color here. I'm not sure I'm succeeding at all, but I mean, I didn't have a plan or anything, so. So I take them into Buc-ee's, and Sundays, well, Saturdays and Sundays at Buc-ee's are insane. My husband and father-in-law call it the zoo. It's a zoo. This might have been a bad idea. Painting with Posca. That should be a selling point. Painting with Posca. See how that goes in testing. Sorry, I keep moving around the page. Sometimes when I look at the clock, I'm expecting it to say one thing and it says something else. It's maybe too big of a brush for what I'm trying to do, but I'm just trying to add a little blue to the snowflakes. Some of them, like these would be a little bluer because they are more in shadow. I've never actually used a paintbrush with Posca, so it's kind of fun to see. Sorry about that. The snowflakes are all over the page, so I'm going over it. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Making a mess. All right. I'm going to Posca and some of that. Not too much. If I get out of the frame, I apologize. Oh, I've got this song stuck in my head. All I heard was one phrase from it, and it stuck. Oh, thank you. I really haven't colored snow much. So I'm not sure how it's coming out. All right, I'm gonna have to turn the page. Ooh, I don't think I can get into that spot, but I'll try. Not sure what that is. I guess it's a tree limb. All right, I'm gonna turn the page so that I can work on this snow over here. may come back with that blue I was just using. What's that?
No.
Oh, I think I know what that is. It was free. Oh, no, it wasn't. That's my nose things. So I use these at night in my nose so that I can breathe and not snore. And they work very well. It took me trying a couple of different kinds until I happened upon that one. I do not want to have a CPAP. So if I can lose a little weight and if I can, sorry, I think my father-in-law came over. If I can lose some weight and just use those for now, then I'll be able to look at that. Completely. I'm gonna have to use my electric eraser again. I don't know if that bothers y'all or not. Kind of sounds like being at the dentist, which might not be a pleasant experience. Might not be a pleasant memory. Oh, oh, it doesn't? Okay, good. Yeah, they come in different sizes. I was using the medium for a while, and they would some more than likely pop out at night, and so I got the bigger ones. And it kind of, it's kind of uncomfortable at first, but because your nose is being stretched. But it works well. So probably, you could try the mediums. I don't have a big nose. Uh-oh. How about that? I don't have a big nose, but I like the large ones. They just do a better job for me. I think I might bring in gouache. Okay, I'm glad it doesn't bother you. It doesn't bother me when others are using their electric eraser. Now, what kind of bothers me is the sharpening. If their sharpener's right next to the microphone, it can be a little jarring. But, it's all right. All right, that looks sort of pretty good, kind of. I don't know. All right, where's the gouache? Gouache. I ordered some gouache here. Oh, how am I gonna get this out? Open. I need one of those little rubbery things. This might work. Sandpaper. Okay, good. Little sandpaper. If I can't do something one way, I will try and do it another way. And sometimes those ways are kind of crazy. But they work. All right. Now, I think I'll start from the top here and go down. Oops. Probably should have squished. My experience smooshing a tube around of gouache. See, I don't know if you can tell, but there's like a little bit of brownish liquid there. I was trying to get it to mix. This is Artesa's gouache. Oh, I just stuck my finger in it. How was everyone's week? I told you about my week already. I posted some pictures of our camping trip. I take a lot of pictures, so, but I didn't want to bombard my I can't even talk. Bombard my community tab with tons of pictures. So I put up the ones I thought were the best. She's still the mod, but she doesn't get on YouTube as much. So when she does post, I try to comment. Gail sometimes comes in. But like you said, Kenny, I probably don't need a mod. With only 12 people watching, so it's alright. It's alright. I don't know. I think I was, I dream big. And I think that's what I was doing. Dreaming too big. But it's okay to dream big. I think I got my finger in that. I'm trying to do this in a way where I don't get my hands into anything. That is a challenge. I think Prisma Blender has one good turn left, then into the bin it goes. Leslie, you have 800 subscribers now. Maybe once you get 800. Wow. Yeah, I would love to have 1,000. That would be awesome. I don't have that yet because I don't do a lot of videos. I was doing more videos at the beginning. Then I got really frustrated with editing, and so I don't put as much up there. But I think if I would do that, I think that would help a lot. I think Noelle wanted me to do like what I've colored. All the things I've colored. I was thinking I could do by author. Here, all the pictures I've colored in Kirby. All the pictures I've colored in Melpomene Chetipanu. Oh, I could almost say that. I could almost say her name. I got pretty close. Got pretty close. Most channels I watch, but put videos up monthly. Yeah, I was doing that for a while, but then I wasn't having very many in the month, and it was easier just to show what I did during the live stream. But yeah, I just need to do it and maybe not even worry about the editing part. Just, leave it. Not even worry about it. husband is doing something in the garage. He's probably putting the camper back in its spot. We have a little camper that actually, oh, why do I keep dropping the mouse? The camper is so small it can fit into the garage. If you look up runaway campers, you will see what they look like. They do have a bigger one. But it wouldn't fit in our garage, and it takes more car than we have to pull it, so. Oh, of course, I stick my hand in it. Thinking of putting a little bit of blue back on it. Oh, you can't. There are some things that I like it for. The Grizaye works well on the Grizaye, for sure. I prefer the Prisma blender on the Prismas. Probably gonna get my hand in here somewhere because I wasn't careful. I need to put the blue back on here because it's doesn't look right the way it is. I went over it with a pencil, a color pencil, and it ended up kind of yep, I put my hand in it somewhere. Let's see if I can do lefty. Oh, where'd my okay, everything closed. So I like the Prisma one because for me it moves around. Sorry, I'm going to be out of frame, I think. It moves around the pigment for me. And I do like the full blender. Caran d'Ache full blender. On just about everything. But it doesn't move around the pigment. Some of these trees are more in shadow than I want them to be, but that's right. And there are times when, oh, sorry about this shaking, goodness gracious. Sometimes it doesn't work well. You know, if I don't want the pigment to move around, then I will not use that. If I just want them to be smushed together, then I will use the full blender. The Grizaye is, it's kind of in between. It moves the pigment around a little bit, but it also smushes pretty well. It is scratchy, yeah. The Durant blender. I would like to try the Durant blender. But I haven't done that. Since I have 3 blenders, I can't really justify getting another one. My puppy's just got this crazy way of playing. This is the ice blue of the Arteza gouache. I love this gouache for 2 reasons. One, it's great gouache, but also it's not in one of those tubs. I made the mistake of buying a giant thing of gouache in tubs, and it was a mess. So I decided to get these, and I haven't used them as much as I should, being that I have them. All right, I'm done. I'm calling it done because I want to move on. The only thing that I might do, you know how I like sparkly things. We'll see how this works. It may be a disaster. I don't know. Maybe I should try it on a little spot. Oh no, it looks good. It looks good. I'm gonna call it done, and then I add some more stuff. It's just the sprinkles. You know, the sprinkles on top of the cake. This might activate the gouache. I don't know that it does much, so I might just say, ooh, I kind of like what it's doing on the snowflakes. I don't want too much on them, just a little spot. I think I definitely like it on the snowflakes. Oh, y'all, I never learn to wait for it to dry. There's my puppies again, making that silly noise. He sounds like something from Star Wars. Thank you, Kenny. Do you use it on other pencils? Which one? This one? I have used it on the polys. It's been a while since I've used it on the poly, so I'm not sure. Colors. I think these work. It works well on color. The waxy stuff, like I said, if you want it to smush, then I mean it works. I'm sorry, I'm dizzy, so I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? Hang on. It's been a while since I used this on anything but Prismas, so I can't speak to that. Maybe one day we'll do a test on stuff. And the Grizaye works well on the Grizaye. I tried it on Prisma and it's okay. It seems like, at least in my experience, using them on the pencils that they come from works really well. The only one I don't like is this blender, the Caran d'Ache pencil blender. See, it's still long. And I haven't found anything that I really like that on yet, so we'll have to see. This one is the full blender, and I like it on polys. If I'm really trying to smush stuff together or make it shiny, you know, this is really good for that. So these are the three that I use: the Grizaye, I can't even think, Prismacolor, and the Caran d'Ache full blenders. Those are the ones I use the most. Just depending on what I want to do and what pencils I'm using. So I'm sure I can do more to this page, but I'm going to leave it. You know, after a while, there's some pages you're like, I'm done. If I could do anything different, I would want this snow to be wider than it is. The only thing I can think of to help that is to paint darker, which I could very well do. I could paint like the edges of the blue. I could paint them darker, and that would help bring that out, but I'm going to leave it. Oh, you use the Caran d'Ache on the polys? Yeah, I like that on the polys. Now I'm going to leave this open to dry. There goes more dropping stuff. It's not a Lady Hawk coloring cave if I don't drop something. I've got this other book over here. I'm trying to see if I finished what I needed to out of that one. And yeah, finished that one. Okay. Kenny, I don't think you were in here before when I showed the one I finished on my camping trip. I will do that. Dawn was in here and I was tweaking it as I spoke. It was like, no, don't do that. I think I'm going to sparkle up. I'm trying to use mostly Grizaye this month because I've got my WIPs are in so many different types of books that I thought it was a good way to test out each of the papers with the Grizaye. Yeah, I'm not terribly excited about how that came out. So, but on this one I used Posca. Oh, I just realized I missed something. Look, you see the little flowers? I missed them. Well, I'm just gonna make it simple and just use this color. Maybe this color. All right. So yeah, some of this I did in the car. I don't know, you can tell probably. I did color this in the car. So now that's the second one I need to leave out to dry since I just added something to it. Alright, I was gonna do another one in there, but it is drying at present, so. Oh yeah, wanted to show you what I got in the mail. I got two things in the mail. One of these I bought myself, and it is, I knew it was going to be small, but I didn't know how small it was going to be. But, so that's my hand. This is about 6 inches. Anyway, it's beautiful. I mean, I like, even though it's small, I like it. I like it. I like the smallness. This is, you can see it right there. You see it? It's got little string there. I don't know what you call that. It's bound with thread and glue. I think there is glue there. A little bit of glue. So, I was trying to bend it, the spine there. Karen on My Colorful Country Life, she does a video on how to crack the spines of books. She says the way she does it doesn't work on glued ones. So, a lot of people are talking about, I'd use this technique on the glued ones too. Whether they want to do just start from the first page and then just keep doing the pages as you go, as you come to them, instead of all around, which I kind of like that idea. If y'all want, I could do a flip through, although you've probably seen them already. Sewn bound, yeah. Hey Emily, thanks for coming in. And thank you for the comment, Kenny. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think I had a great time with that. And then we'll come back to this in a second. I thought I had brought that book in here. Hang on. Thank you for your patience. I thought I had brought this book in here, but I didn't. So we might flip through that one in a second, but I wanted to show you a mystery. So Hopefully you didn't see that, but not to worry. So this came in the mail. See how bent this is? Very bent. And this came. I did not order this. I thought I did and forgot. So I looked at all the places I normally order something. I even looked at the Liberty Express distributions. I couldn't find anywhere that I had ordered this. And I don't know who sent it. So I asked two people that I'm pretty sure have my address. One of them said she didn't send it, and the other one hasn't replied yet. So if you happen to know who sent me this book, I'd love to know. But the reason I want to know who sent it, because did you see the package? You know, you saw the package, how bent up that was. It came bent. Look at this. You can see it right there. And it's bent this direction. Look at that. So that way, if I know who sent it, I can say, could you have this sent back so that I can get one that's not messed up. I mean, I suppose I could still work with it, but it's really bent. What do y'all think? Should I just try not to figure out who sent it and just, I mean, that's pretty bad. Put some heavy books on the top. And look at that. Gosh. So whoever sent this to me, thank you very much. Yeah. Try flattening with books. Just keep it. Yeah. Okay. I will endeavor to flatten it with books. We'll see how it goes. But I was excited to get it anyway. I opened it and I said, I don't remember ordering that. You can see the cover's got this, I don't know what it is, plasticky little bits on it that make it shiny. I really like that. So what's cool? Bunch of books. Okay, I'll do that. Hey, do y'all want me to do a flip through of this, or you seen enough flip throughs? Or I could do a flip through of this one. Let me know. Or I could just start on my next project. Oh, there's something else that fell. In fact, Europa, I think, is going to be the next one. Maybe. Ooh. Or I might. No, this one. These two I'm going to have to watch a video for, so probably won't do that. Actually, these three I have to watch video for. Except maybe this one. Yeah, I could work on this page, or I really need to watch video for that too. Sorry, I started out with the video with that, and so I want to kind of finish them that way, so I can flip through or I can start on my next page. Let me know in the comments what you'd like. While I tidy up my... Oh, you know what? I did use this on the background too. The the browns. I don't know that I actually used pencils on that until the end. So there's that. Do y'all have any special plans for the weekend? Mainly, we're just kind of recovering from our trip. This was kind of a hard trip. Mainly because the fibro got me. And I don't get fibro flares very often. So it seemed like it just came out of the blue. And I thought, great. On vacation, this comes out on vacation. But I did all right. I did a lot of resting. My husband set up my game in the camper so I could play my video game. That one was an unexpected blessing. Whatever you like to do, that's what you do. Costco tomorrow, maybe some Christmas shopping. Okay, awesome. Sounds good to me. I try to either make, these need to be washed, so I think I'll take those in there. I try to make something or get it on Amazon if possible. I kind of like to see all the pictures in here. I haven't really watched it flip through. Maybe I'll flip through both. That way I can. It's her intro. I'm not even going to bother putting tabs on these. Except for ones that I'm like, I want to do that one. Because I very well may do this in order. And I like pretty much everything. All the pictures. I'd like to know her process of picking pictures and adding pictures here. Oh, look at the teeny tiny flowers. So cute. 35. You could almost do one a day. One flower a day. Oh, I like these. Look at that. They're all little islands. I love it. Oh wow, Kenny, that's awesome. You're done with all of the Christmas shopping. I always have this idea that I will Christmas shop for people all year long. That way I don't have to rush at the end, but that didn't work out very well. One year I made everybody something. I think maybe 2 years. I made everybody something. And I started probably early fall. There was one thing that I wanted to do for my aunt. One of my aunts. Now I need to make one for the other aunt, but I haven't gotten around to that. I drew a pencil picture for her. If I can find it in my phone, I'll show it to you. But I gave myself 2 days for that. No, 1 day. 1 day. So I finished it in, probably started in the early afternoon, and I went to evening. And I drew that for her, watching a video. And then my husband bought a frame for it, and I got it all ready in, like, I might have given myself 2 days, but that was crazy. I probably shouldn't do that again. Although what it did do is it kept me from worrying about every little mark. I just followed the video and just did. I have a Christmas fund I add to every week. Oh, cool. I also have to get my Thanksgiving menu together. Yeah, I know what you mean. Look at the little fox. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I'm not fond of coloring food, but I still will color that. Oh, looky there. Flowers coming out of pencils. That is a very unique picture. Like it. So it's, I don't think it's anything from her other books, but it's like her other books, you know, because it's the same author. Those are really cute. That reminds me of pictures in Worlds Within World, not Worlds Within Worlds. World of Wonder? Yeah, something like that. Very cute. Oh. I thought it was the same bird. Awesome. I'm not sure about this page. Especially this with all the teeny tiny little bits. Oh, I love this. How do y'all feel about things in jars? I've seen all these different books that say something in jars or jars something, and some of them are very cute, and then I stop and think, well, why is it in a jar? I just can't get past that. Why are artists putting things in jars? We have turkey. You love things in jars. We have the traditional Thanksgiving stuff, and probably, well, we're not really sure what we're doing for Thanksgiving. I don't want to buy a bunch of stuff yet. It all depends on what my parents are going to be doing, and that depends on what my mother's doctor says on Monday. And then we'll find out. Ooh. 16 cupcakes. Teapots. You like things in jars. I mean, like I said, it looks cute, and then I for some reason I can't get past, why is it in a jar? Why do you need the jar? I mean, why not just put the things there without the jar? I don't know. I mean, why is there a house on a fish? You could just go there with all of it. For some reason, the thing with the jars bothers me. Maybe I feel claustrophobic when I think about that. Oh, why is that poor animal inside the jar? Or why is now flowers in the jar? I could almost see. I could almost see that. But I would rather have the picture by itself and not in the jar. I don't know. That's just me. Kenny, that's what I was thinking of this year, is actually not having a whole turkey. But then I just remembered my husband likes the dark meat. So, and I already got a turkey. I think he got it earlier in the year. I like all these two. Another thing, I hate to say what I don't like, but mushrooms. I see them everywhere in all the coloring books, and it's like, okay, do we have to put mushrooms in everything? Why do people like coloring mushrooms? I don't know. But I will color them here anyway. Now, I do like mushrooms in my garden, whenever I have a garden. And I like them in our yard, because I know that they're helpful for the yard and for the garden. I like that one a lot. What would I do for a background on that? Don't know. That reminds me of Rooms of Wonder. I just love these little things. Wow. She's got a lot of pages with a lot of different little motifs on it. I like that. Yes, mushrooms on pizza. Very much. I like that very much. Now these look like herbs, different things in jars. That would be okay. But animals and people in jars, it just doesn't go right in my brain. There's weenie dogs. We had a half a weenie dog. That sounds terrible. She was half Chihuahua. She was actually more Chihuahua and about a fourth of a weenie dog. So she was a little bit longer, and her ears were really super big. There's some boats. There we go. All right, here's a jar. I can get with fish in a jar. I don't know. Some people might not like boats on clouds. I don't know. I like it. Oh, that's so cute. I love trees. Here's some feathers. That'll be fun. Oh, okay. I think this is the page that Emily was talking about and asking, I think she was asking Joanna about making a space book, and there was a little bit of that here. I like that. I like space. I would be totally into a space book. I have a book called Life in a Jar. Yes, that's the one. Well, one of them. Hey, Thomas, thanks for coming in. We're talking about how we like mushrooms in our food. And I was saying I don't necessarily like mushrooms on my paper to color. And some people like things in jars and some people don't. So, yeah. Oh my goodness, look at the animals. Oh, I may be jumping around in this book, because I love the animals. I could use every pencil type I have on this. That would be fun to use a different one and write down what it was. Oh, I like this one a lot. These almost look like bookmarks. More food. A house on ice cream. I have seen that book. It's cute. I've breaded mushrooms. You did? Yeah, it's an idea of going in order. Somebody threw out there. I was gonna do that with the aviary book, and I didn't end up doing that. So I might skip around too. But the idea of starting from the beginning appealed to me because then I wouldn't have to worry about what page to do next. I would just do that page. So I may start out that way and see how it goes. Is there oh my gosh. Is there a steampunk page in here? Oh, oh, that's right. It was spring, summer, fall, and winter. Yeah, I like those. I wonder for the Christmas one, if I could somehow make the background look like a door. And then this looks like it's hanging on the door. Just an idea. Some lovely birds. I do like these little pictures. All together on a page. That's really nice. I like it. Houses. The dragons. So here's a few things in jars that make sense to me. Here's a little snail. I like the little dragons. Not sure about those. Oh, that looks like a weird creature. Oh wait, it's fish. Oh, I like this one a lot. And that is the end. There's a test page. And a test page, and there's all the stuff she has. I have the Christmas one was the first one I ever bought. So I have the Christmas, the World of Flowers, Worlds of Wonder, Rooms of Wonder, and then this one. I don't have Inky Butterfly or 30 Days or Jungle Magical Jungle. Enchanted one isn't on here. Lost Ocean. Different ones. I don't have those. I flip through them periodically. I mean, watch a video, flip through, and I look at the pages people have posted on Amazon, and it's just I don't like these. But I like these. I like the worlds and rooms and the Christmas one. And I like this one. I like it so much I might buy a second copy. You're welcome. Or you can number the pages and throw the numbers in a jar and pull one and color it. Oh, that's an idea. Yeah, I probably can do the first page and maybe this one. But then these don't appeal to me as much as other ones. I like that one. Maybe that's the first one I'll do. But I feel like if I don't do it in order, or just pull out, how many pages are there? I don't think she has page numbers. Yeah, I may just like start at the beginning and say, all right, I'm going to do that page because I like it. And then when I'm ready to do another one, I'll go, I don't want to do that one. Don't want to do that one. Not sure about that. Fish. Oh, I want to do the flowers. So I could just stop there. Kind of do that. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. I was going to do a flip through of this one. I'm not sure how quick. Maybe I could do this quickly and not comment. Boy, that would be a major undertaking. I love the map pages, of course. I will probably do that page first. Here where they're clicking. There's the kitty again, ready to go. I mean, I know this book just came out, but I just wonder, I probably will not do this page. But I could do this one. I wonder what her next book will be. I probably will not do any of the gods. I know what they stand for, and I'm not into that. But there's so many other beautiful pictures here. Look at all the animals. I love this page. I wonder if that'll be the first one I do. Oh, look at that. I said I wasn't going to comment. I did. I love it. I love the animals. Oh my goodness. Not so much on that. Sure about that one. The giraffe. No, that's an okapi. It's got a camera. That's cute. Ooh, waterfall. I can see a lot of sparkly stuff on that. Let's see. She's done Europe and Asia and Africa. So she's got South America, North America, and Australia, and the Arctic, the Antarctic. If she's going to go by continents. Look at the little puppy and the penguin swimming using their surfboard. Very cute. Now, here's a jar that's got stuff in it. I like that. It's got stuff to make a nice drink in it. Oh, cocktail? I'll have to see what those mean. I wouldn't want the alcohol in it, but... Oh, look at the lion. So cute. Almost to the end, y'all. I don't know about those. Lots of drums. Oh, look at the finnick fox. Oh, I like that one. This almost reminds me of the Star of Bethlehem. I'm not sure that's what it is, but this is not really part of Africa. Well, whatever. Oh, Morocco. Nice. Well, whatever she does next, it'll be just as lovely as these. There's the kitty cat, ready to come back home. And there's the doggy. That looks like a market, bazaar market. And there's a whole lot of different stuff here. Look at that. There's a snake. I like that one. I love this. Cool. All right, there we are. You are welcome for streaming. I think I'll do this one next time, since it's the only one left of the Wanna Get To books pages that I'm not following a video on, and so I will save that and probably work on something else. Thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate it a lot, and remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you like. I hope everyone has a great weekend. Thanks for the hearts. I like it. I like the hearts. I'm going to go have some lunch and put my feet up. Maybe play my game a little while. All right. Trying to get right at 2 hours. Oh, who's coming up next? I don't know who comes up next. Bye, Katrina. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you, Kelly, Don, Thomas, and all my lurkers. I appreciate it. Y'all have a great weekend. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.